Right, so we've got the new map. This is Araguaia Valley Map. I hope that's how you pronounce it, because it's also part of the author's name, Araguaia Games, 92.22 megabyte on the download. And it says map with relief based on the region of Vale do Araguaia, which corresponds to 3 cities that are divided by the Gracchus River and the Araguaia River. Very nice. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on Farm Manager or Start from Scratch, you're going to use 824 slots. Now if you come on here on New Farmer, you're going to use 1022. The difference between the two is obviously equipment, but some buildings as well. We'll get to that as we get further around the map. So what are we talking about from the equipment perspective? So if we go into this menu here, this is your starting equipment on New Farmer. So we've got under small tractors, we've got the Massey Ferguson MF5S 105. Under medium tractors, we've got the Massey Ferguson MF 3670. Under harvesters, we've got the Russell Mash Nova 330. Under cars, we've got the Lizard Pickup 1986. Under trailers, we've got the Crampy Half Pipe HP 20. Under corn headers, we've got the Ziegler Corn Champion 5R. Although, for a corn header, 3.4 metre. Oh, alright, carry on. Under ploughs, oh dear, the Agromaz POV 5XL, 2.5 metre. Oh, shocking. We'll move on. Under plant, oh, it don't get much better under planters, does it? The Agromaz Falcon 3, 3 metre. Dear, oh dear. On the front loaders, we've got the Quickie Q5M. We'll move on for those small equipments. On the front loader tools, we've got the Albert Universal Bucket. And on the weights, we've got the Agco 2300 and the Class W900. That's a fairly decent set of equipment, mind you, apart from the small stuff. But anyway, so we start all 3 game modes here, right by the river's edge, which is very nice indeed. And I must admit, you could back a trailer into there, get some free water. Yeah, that's all right. Right, map perspective. So if we go up to there, this is your PDA. Now, if you come on here on Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, obviously you don't own any land. But if you come on here on New Farmer, you're going to own this bit. And if you were to buy this, it's going to cost you 140,849. Now, if you were to come on here and wanted to buy an area like that, that's going to be 80,330. That's the cheapest one. The most expensive is this one here. Can't really see it. 941,000. That's rather expensive. And the thing is as well, there's only one field on this map. I say one field, one predefined field already put on there. These green areas, you can buy these areas no problem. They're just grass. So you're going to have to plough out your field yourself. That's what I mean by one field, which is only this one here on the start farm. Whilst we're in this menu, we'll go down to the shop menu because everything's great. You can sell all the base game stuff, all the production chains, not a problem. The only thing that's not on the map is there's no BGA. So when you get down to the likes of silage and hay, manure, slurry and digestate, obviously there's no BGA there. So you're not going to be able to sell those. But apart from that, everything else is as it should be, which is great. Right, so we'll go back up to the map then. So we start off here in the middle, right by the river. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over to this first area here. So first up, we've got a sale point. So this is going to be called, so we'll click on that, fast food restaurant. Sell your stuff there. Very nice. Then we'll come around here. Bit of a storage shed on the go there you could possibly use. And there's also a jet wash. Can we use that? Yes, we can. Oh, ace. Then we'll spin around like that. Got a fuel station. Now, how much they're going to be charging? Let's have a look. £3.3? I don't think so. No, go in. We've got electric charging point there, or do you have to go the other side for that? Yeah, go the other side for that, electric charging point. You got a methane point as well, which is alright. Another electric one there. Apart from a £3.3 a litre, which is ridiculously expensive. Ah, very nice. Right, so if we go back into the map, we're going to come down to this section here. Now this area is ace because first off we got a buy point for your lime. So you come in here and buy it there, and we'll spin around, and we've got your debris crusher. So load in the front, load in the top, entirely up to you. But the setting that it's in, just in this sort of dugout quarry area, that is ace. All love it. Alright, so we're going back into the menu and we're going to come up to this area here. Now, first off, we'll click on that and we're going to buy it. Obviously, it's a little section. It's not a grassland area, so you're not going to be able to do any farming on it. But we're going to buy it anyway, like that. 15 grand. So what we got down here is something ace. I mean, 15 grand that we bought the area for. Look at the state of it. It's a lime quarry. Oh, that is ace. Now, obviously, this is why you have to buy it. Because you come down here, we're not buying it. You can't pick anything up. But because we bought it, straight in. Look at that. Dear, oh dear. About 4,000 litres of lime. I mean, how much would that cost at the shop? I mean, we only paid 15 grand for this area. I mean, look at all that lime. You buy that, you're never going to have to pay for lime in the shop again. Oh, that is ace. Right, so we'll go back into the map. We're going to come across to this area up here. So as you can tell from the icon, this is going to be your livestock market. So you've got your animal dealer dialogue box there, like that. Then we'll come around here, and there's your animal sale point. Animal dealer sale point, whatever you want to call it. What's it called? Let's click on it, actually. Whilst we're here, click on it. There we are. Livestock market, Oak Belleron. We're not in Oak Belleron. All right, fair enough. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to come up to this area here. This is going to be another sale point. So this is your biomass heating plant. So standard base game one. Load your stuff in there. Hit this Salwood icon. Fair enough. We're going to move on to this area here. As this is going to be like a little production chain area. So first off, you've got a little weighbridge. Oh, I don't weigh nothing. Lost a bit of weight. Excellent. So on the right hand side there, you've got a shed. Store some stuff under. Come round to the left, we've got your cereal factory. So load your stuff in there. Pallet spawn point there. Production chain menu there. 110 grand to buy. Then next to that, we have got a tailor shop. So you've got your production chain menu there. 100 grand to buy. Loading in point there. Then got your wardrobe icon there. We'll come around this side. There's your pallet spawn point. Then we'll turn around again. And we've got a spinnery. So there's your production chain menu at the front, like that. 60 grand. We'll come down the side here. There's your loading in point. There's your pallet spawn point. And then next to that, we've got a carpentry. So your production chain menu on the side there, 60 grand. And down here is your loading in point and your Salwood icon. And then down this side, it's your pallet spawn point. Nice little industrial area. So we're going to move on up to the next industrial area. I'm going to call this industrial area part 2. So the first one, we've got the grain mill. So you've got your loading in point there. Got your production chain menu there. 96 grand. We then got your pallet spawn point there. And we'll spin around. So next one, this is going to be your grape factory. So you've got your pallet spawn point there at the front. Production chain menu there. 80 grand. Then you've got your loading in point there. We'll spin around again. This is your oil mill. So you've got your production chain menu right there. 80 grand again. Got your loading in point there. Pallet spawn point there. Next to that is the sugar mill. So loading in right there. And then around this side, it's going to be your pallet spawn point and your production chain menu there. So click on that. 80 grand again. We'll spin around for the last one in this little section is your dairy. So your loading in point there. Down this side at the corner is going to be your production chain menu, 70 grand. And then around here is your pallet spawn point. And you've even got a little bit of a storage shed there. And another weighbridge. Oh, that's alright. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to come up to this area up here. This is another production chain for you. So this is your sawmill. So you've got your pallet spawn point there. Salwood icon loading in there from your wagon or trailer. You got your production chain menu right here, 100 grand, and you got your wood chip taken out point. Very nice. So we're going to come up to this area here. So we've got another sell point here for you. So this is GCHB grain elevator. And I like this as well because it's like it's dug out of the ground. You know, they've done a bit of excavating and then put the grain elevator. That's ace. So you come in here, load all your stuff in there. Oh, I like that. That's very nice. Right. We're going to move over to this one up here. So we've got another production chain for you. So this is the Fromage de Lune cheese factory. So you've got your production chain menu there, 50 grand. We'll come down this side, round the back. There's your pallet spawn point. And then down this side is your loading in point. Like a bit of cheese. I like a bit of cheese. Normally on a pizza, to be fair, but alright, we'll carry on. We're going to move on down to this area here. So as you can imagine from the icon, this is going to be your main shop. So you come over here if you want to go for the shop menu right there. And then you've got your little workshop trigger under this shed. Pull your vehicle into the hatch marking area. Hit the spanner, and away you go. Oh, I like that. An enclosed workshop. That's ace. Right. We're going to jump over the main farm. And we're going to come to this area here. So the first thing we've got is a production chain. This is going to be your bakery. So you've got your pallet spawn point there. Your loading in point on the side. And then around here is your production chain menu, 50 grand. Then we'll turn around there. We're going to go over the road. Got two sell points. So we've got pizzeria. And then we've got the supermarket. So you've got pizzeria. We'll come down this side. There's your sell point there for it. And then the supermarket, if you didn't already see it when we walked up, there's your loading in point there. What we're also going to do, we're going to come over by this church. A nice little village scenario on the go. Yeah, I like that. Because you've got this area here. Little placeable area. So we'll go back into the map. We'll click on that. So this is going to cost you 14 grand. I'm somewhere to place some extras down. Right by the church. Oh, that's all right. Right. We're now going to come up to this one here. So this is going to be another sell point. So this is your farmer's market. Although that's got a different name on there. Le Jardin de Famille. We'll go with that. Loose stuff goes in there. Don't do foreign languages. I'm terrible at them. There's your pallet selling point right there. So we're going to come across and we're going to go to the main farmyard. So we're going to start off at the farmhouse. So you've got a sleep trigger there. Sleep for the night. Come in here. And open up that door. There's your pickup. And there's your wardrobe icon. We'll spin around like that. And we'll come out of that gate. Just hit myself in the leg. Dear oh dear. Right, first off we've got an animal pen. So your food goes in there. Your water goes in there. And we're going to click on that. Horse pasture. So 5 going in there. Jobs are good in. And we'll spin around. Come back past the house. Got another animal area here. So you got your pallet spawn point there. Your feed going into there. Water in there. Click on that. So this is your sheep pasture. 15 sheep in there. Spin around again. We've got a bit of storage under the shed there for you. Next to that we've got a chicken coop. So this is going to be your egg pallet spawn point there. Got chicken pasture, not chicken coop in it. Then you've got your animal dialogue box there. 30 chickens. Feed goes into that one. We'll spin around again. You've got big cow barn. So you've got your milk taken out point there. Got your animal dialogue box there. This is going to hold 80 cows. This isn't the robot one. So open up that. And we'll go through like this. Load all your straw and your feed into that one. Come out of there. Got your slurry taken out point, although there's no manure heap. It's interesting. So you may want to place one of those down. You want some manure. Then we're going to come over to this bit. Because in here we've got 2 greenhouses. Oh, the gates are over there. There's the gates. Oh, I like those gates. Ah, nice solid wood gates, yeah. You've got 2 greenhouses. So you've got your water going into there. And then you've got your pallet spawn points at the side as normal. We're going to hop back over the fence. I do like that fence. I must admit. Some craftsmanship gone into that. Bit more storage under here. Bit more storage in these garages here as well. So we'll open up those like that and that and that. Some of your equipment in there. So we'll spin back around. Got a bit more storage under there. And we'll come over here. We've got another animal area. So we'll click on that. It's going to be for your pigs. 30 pigs in there. So water in that one. And then your feed in that one. We're going to come down past the garage or a shed. I'm going to say garage. Oh, it could be a shed. Could be either. Who knows? Right, this is your main farm silo. So load in and load out at the front. And then the last bit on the farm is your hayloft. So you take out at that point. And then you load in at that point. And that's your map for you. So we'll go into the construction menu. We'll have a little flyover. And I'll show you what I mean by this being the only field. So we've got that field there under the new farmer. And once you get out of there, go to these big open spaces of grass. This is the areas that you're going to be buying. So obviously you are going to have to plough it out to make some extra fields. But that being said, you can make whatever size field you like. Which is nice, that is. I do like that. I mean, there is some forestry areas as well. I think there's 2 forestry areas on the map that you can buy if you want to do that sort of thing. Or just make the fields that you want it. Ah, I like this. It's a sort of do-it-yourself, but still got a little bit there already kind of map. Oh, I like it. Very nice. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Drop it in the comments below. How much of a field are you going to be ploughing out? Or you can smash out some forestry or do a bit of animals. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.